welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Ragin' Cajuns of the University of Louisiana and the site of the clash we have in store for you today. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Texas State Bobcats taking on the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Ragin' Cajuns will put total leather and we'll get started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Texas State Bobcats return team will have that offense backed up. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make them.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Picks up 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. And the Bobcats get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
8-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Handoff from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to move the chains. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Working on the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Texas State.
An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different deal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Second down coming up. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Hurley. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the middle. And that ball is picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
On second down, he'll fire. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Cajuns! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
At the 37. Brings up second down.
Wants to throw on second down. Looking for a big gain. And it's picked off for the third time today.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
The Bobcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The give on the inside. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They're facing a third down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Almost got to the sticks on third down, able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give them a little breathing room out to the 5. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The play action fake.
You know,
he's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Hauls it in, looking for space.
Return is tackled out at the
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Bobcats are marching down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
On the play.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And the defense, got him at the 27. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Bobcats! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boise State is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Kellen Moore out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Hawaii. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Looking to throw on second down. Pulls it in. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisiana 23, Texas State 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Ramsey. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And that's a first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll take a shot. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.